Yes, good evening. I have to say, I've been wearing these all day today, but now that you're joining us live here in Scarborough, they're coming off because it's become a little bit overcast and it's a little bit chilly, if I'll be honest, having sweltered all day. Now, this beach has been absolutely cram-packed here on the South Bay all day, with people travelling from all over the north of England to be here to enjoy the sand and to enjoy the sea as well. People are still, in fact, despite the fact it's a little bit cold now, in the water. Now, all day today, they have been looked after by lifeguards from the RNLI who are based on the beach. They work in conjunction with Scarborough Council to make sure that everybody who comes here is very, very safe. Now, when I arrived here this afternoon, there was in fact an ambulance near the beach because somebody had been taken ill and they'd been cared by these lifeguards. So they do a very, very important job. And that job will be extremely important tomorrow, perhaps even more important as we see temperatures get even higher across Yorkshire. And here at the coast as well, we think it's going to be another swelter. This is the advice that they had for people coming to the seaside tomorrow.
Today especially, in this heat, it's heat stroke, heat exhaustion, people fainting, fitting as well, but we're all equipped to deal with that. And in summer months especially, stuff such as weaverfish, they sting people, it's incredibly painful, and you don't really expect it. People don't come to the beach expecting they want a fun day, they want a nice day. They don't want to go away with a bad experience. So our job really is to make people's experiences as enjoyable as possible.
So do take care if you're coming to Scarborough tomorrow. In fact, any of the beaches along the East Yorkshire coast. In fact, talking about the East Coast main line, in fact, tomorrow, people are being told not to travel unless it's absolutely necessary. They're worried that some of the rails are going to get so hot, perhaps up to 50 degrees Celsius, that they could buckle. So there are various restrictions in place. Please check with your rail company if you are planning to travel tomorrow. They say only make that journey if it's absolutely essential. Now, we've been working in the heat all day today, and lots of you have been working in the heat as well. I don't know how you do it. It really is hard work. Now reporter Nicola Rees has been taking a look at a couple of extremes, hot and cold.
When it comes to workplace temperatures, Yorkshire certainly has the extremes. From a bone-chilling deep freezer in Wakefield to a blistering fruit farm near York. So are these the best or worst jobs to have in a heatwave? Let's start at the new cold storage facility, where around 150 workers face year-round Arctic conditions.
Well, I wasn't expecting to need a woolly hat at work today, but here I am inside the UK's biggest deep freeze. It's minus 23 degrees in here. That is way colder than the North Pole today. It is insanely cold. So let's find out what's it like to work in a place like this.
Protective clothing, including boots, base layers and a hat, is a must. But even with the right gear, it's cold.
The hairs in your nose freeze up around your eyes, etc. You certainly feel it at minus 23.5 degrees. And you've probably noticed now that my moustache has started to get a little bit cold. So you do feel it.
If you're cold, you put another jumper on. If it's warm outside, you can't do much, can you? You've got to be really warm. So yeah, days like this, I'd rather be inside.
Cold doesn't bother me. It's fine. I've always done well in the cold. It's the heat that makes me struggle.
The unit is 15 levels high and holds 3 million tubs of ice cream. It's the last thing you'd want to eat in this climate, but over in York, I bet they'd kill for an ice cream. Business is booming at Pearson's Soft Fruits thanks to the perfect combination of rain and sunshine.
We would rather it wasn't this hot, but we're not complaining, really, because it's bringing people out. Sunshine makes people think of strawberries, and so we've been really busy.
You need to sort of stay hydrated. But it's good fun though, we enjoy it. It's nice being out in nature, and especially picking fruit.
So sweltering in the midday heat or shivering in the deep freeze. One person's extreme is another's supreme. Nicola Rees, BBC Look North.
Well, I want to know just how busy it has actually been here for traders. And let's talk to two people from the Beachcomber kiosk, Kat and James. Kat,
hi.
It has been busy, hasn't it?
Absolutely heaving. We've hardly stopped all afternoon.
Really? Now, you're normally shut by this time, aren't you?
Yeah, just about, normally.
So you've decided to stay open specially because you've had so many customers, is that right?
Yeah, there's no point you know, shutting up if we've got people about. People will buy ice creams and drinks as we keep going, so kept open, yeah.
James, let me ask you, what's been the most popular thing? What have people been buying?
Well, ice creams for sure, obviously, and then also lots of chips, cheesy chips, a few burgers, you know.
Even on a hot day?
Yeah, all of our food's been going really quickly. We've had a few queues.
Excellent. Well, I hope you're prepared for tomorrow because it could potentially be even hotter. So if you're coming to the seaside, do enjoy yourselves and take a look at that view, Harry. You'll love it, don't you?
Scarborough, yeah,
Lovely.
fantastic.
Well, it feels